welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Oh my goodness, we're still not rated amazing. Hello and welcome. We're still playing Iron Man, but we've now bumped into the Age of Heroes, which we're not going to be doing much of the Age of Heroes stuff. I completely forgot we had a bearer thrall. Awesome. We're not going to be doing much of the Age of Heroes stuff. We will be doing that in a different playthrough. But that does mean we're going to have to sort out all of our crafters. Because they're now not... We're going to have to figure this out. A handful of things have changed, but a lot of things are still the same. It really is just the crafters and whatnot are different. Our goals are the same, no changes there. Everything looks fine. We haven't been raided. Everything's A-okay, which is quite nice. Wow! It's transparent. It's actually kind of nice. I like that. I actually like that. You can see through the menu. That's quite nice. That's going to take a bit of getting used to. Server, event log, things that have been going on. What's been going on? Wait a second. Out of our Wheel of Pain? What happened to our door? Wait a second. Wait a second. What happened to our door? Hold on. They didn't touch anything else, which I appreciate, but they blasted through this? Huh. Oh, building system. Did they break it? Oh, I think it decayed. Ah, because it's a smaller... Okay, so that's one of those things. The smaller building, I think, has a smaller decay timer. So yeah, it does. It does. Okay. 114 on the decay timer for the smaller building compared to the 240 on the top. Okay, so that's why. It decayed enough that instead of breaking the whole thing, they were kind enough to just break the door and steal the one thing. I guess it's fine. It's fine. It could have been way worse. And besides, it's all we lost was the Taskmaster Tier 1, which is... Wait a second. Oh, that's new. Uh-oh. Hey, Vermin Mash, how you doing? Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate using Twitch Prime here. You only get one, so using it here, it means a lot. Thank you. We're gonna hide inside now that we know there's someone nearby. Those buildings were not there last time. So let's hang out for a second. Love your work and love Conan. You bring you back to the game multiple times. Excellent. I'm glad I can bring you on back. It's such a good game. Huge fan of this. I love all the stuff that you're doing. They're slowly making it better and better. Of course, they also break things constantly. That's just the cycle. That's the cycle that we're used to at this point, right? That's how it is. But the game is getting better and better every time. That's what we care about. How's it going, Dire Bunny? How are you doing today? You have good news. Naruto has been updated for Foundry. Oh, for the D&D stuff. So you might run it again without the, like, 15 to 20 hours of prep each session. Oh my goodness, it'd be amazing. Losing your mind at Skyrim modding. Mod packs are meant to make things easier. Why do they make things harder? Some people like tough games. Some people like games that are nothing but struggle buses. All right, hold on. We need to go and do some exploration immediately. We have tier 2 building and a pen over here. We need to immediately figure out what's going on. Ideally, while being as stealthy as we possibly can. Oh no, you mean there's one mod pack that has 1,800? Oh my god, 1,000. Dinner Bunny, how are there 1,800 mods? That's insane. Oh no, that's tier 2. No, that is tier 1. That is tier 1. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought it was tier 2. I thought it was stone brick. It is sandstone instead. Looks like someone's just set up a base here, which is a little obnoxious, but also not horrible. We need to find out when they were here last. And are they here right now? These are the things we need to know. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that my Taskmaster? Wait. Oh, we are. Wait, is that my Taskmaster right there? That's my Taskmaster. That's my Taskmaster. He stole my Taskmaster and he built the building right here. All right. Okay. I think I actually... Oh, geez. I think the Taskmaster's actually about dead, honestly. No. The Shemite Fighter is about dead here. Okay, the NPC couldn't quite make it. But they stole my Taskmaster and dumped him over here. Alright, good. This means we have very newbie neighbors. And I'm very happy to have super newbie neighbors. Yeah, there he goes. He put up I see, sir. I see. I wasn't employing you properly, so you decided to go ahead and find new employment. I understand. Get it. We aren't during the raid window. No, we are in the raid window. These guys should probably be fighting us, right? Yeah, we are in the raid window. I forgot. We're playing on a West Coast server, which means that we can murder these guys if we want to, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be mean. Wow, that is my guy. You can see he's got all these things sitting out about. I don't really want to... We could easily just take these guys down, but I don't want to... This guy's clearly new. The last thing I want to do is discourage a brand new player. We will still go ahead and... See, oh, he's inside. He's offline. Crocodile, don't do it. Pull it back. Pull it back. Oh, we're doing some awkward side paddling. Don't you mind me. Yeah, someone built on our doorstep again. That's exactly right. He's got another person inside. I don't want to fight these guys, but I want to finish my scouting looking in here. Oh, hold on. Busting my head through the window. Oh, jeez. Oh, that thing did no damage. What, 14 damage? Ooh, spooky. We still need to be careful, though. We are playing an Ironman playthrough. We can't do anything too dangerous here. Yeah, he's unconscious down there. That's fine. The problem is I kind of use this place to get all of my iron. This is going to be a little problematic. But at the very least, we now know the person that raided us is actually, they're perfectly fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. There's no hard feelings at all. Our stuff was decaying. This guy right here, Akeldama, came by and stole stuff from us. We're fine. On one hand, I don't want to kill a new player. On the other hand, my iron supply, exactly right. But my iron! It's like, on one hand, I don't want to go and do it. Like, I mean, we're only, what, like a level or something off from being able to, not allowed to loot and scoot. We're only a level off from being able to, like, go and blow up his base, take everything we want, steal all of his goodies. On the other hand, the last thing I want to do is discourage brand new players, you know? But that's okay. We can deal with stuff another time. Also, there's this new jailer stuff that's been brought up from the Isle of Sipta to the exiled lands, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to getting our thralls back with that. So that's gonna be nice. What we can do is we can actually rope up a handful of these guys, bring them down there, and they'll end up taking out his followers like that. Oh, but the down but not out system will ensure that they don't actually die. Oh, because they lose aggro. Oh, yeah. You're not discouraging them. You're teaching them a lesson about PvP etiquette. Get off my lawn. Right? Yeah, unfortunately, we might have to go and evict him later. I don't want to, though. I really want to be nice to all the new players. The way that they've built with all of their crafting stations outside, well, their tanning bench and their wheel of pain outside, it easily shows that they don't understand that anyone can take stuff from it. You know? It's okay. We can't even take that much iron with us per run anyway. Armor. So, I don't see anyone in the... There's the jailer. I don't see anyone in the actual jail, though. It would be good to go and check it out. There's no one, like, actually in the jail. In the cage. Now, what I don't know is if that's because it, like, didn't properly spawn for one reason or another, or if that means that a player was here like 15 minutes ago. That I don't know. Just build an extremely large and imposing base as close to their base as possible. Just like build a massive tower right next door. Yeah, so they're down but not outed, but yeah, they're healing back to full. And I guess once they're full, then they get back up. Okay. Anything good on this body, by the way? Yeah. Did he have anything in here? Oh, it's decayed because it's not attached to anything. Yeah, that's the problem. Things decay. All right, cool. Good. We don't have to worry anymore. I was a little worried. I was a little panicked at the start when we first saw suddenly there was a base over here and notes that someone had stolen stuff from us. But they didn't break down our base. We're A-okay. We are level 33, so we're a level and a half off from being able to get explosives, which means we should probably focus on that, right? We should probably focus on getting ourselves up to levels to do explosives. We still have all of our parts and pieces. We don't need to put any of our thralls down to get that going or anything. Let's go do that real quick. I know we have our better furnaces and whatnot in that building there, but it's fine. We'll just chuck this in here for now. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go grab ourselves some brimstone. We're going to need more. We're pretty much out of it right now for us to make more steel, if I remember correctly, from last time we played. And it's a good way for us to get a little bit of XP here. If we can get ourselves leveled up fast enough... Auto run, there we go. If we get ourselves leveled up fast enough, we can go ahead and check and see if these bases are still here. And if so, break into them and take some stuff. The hardest part... Oh, wait a second. That's new. There was someone who was up here before, but this one's new. I'll have to go and check that out. This is what, Deserter's Gutter? Or... the Slave Way? I don't remember which one that is, but it's up in a pretty meta location, so we'll have to go check them out at some point. We'll need to do some real scouting here soon. We gotta do some real scouting. Bonus points if we just build a wall around their base. Yeah, just go ahead and build a wall, employ a whole bunch of archers, and have it so like anytime they open up their door to walk outside during raid hours, they just get pelted with arrows. Oh, I'm sorry, were you living here? I just wanted to make sure that I kept you nice and safe. The wall is to keep the enemies out, not to keep you in, wink. Right? Totally not holding a grudge against you. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, so one of the things now is that because of how the Age of War has changed things, raiding is really different. PvP bases are going to be different. We're going to have to practice some designs. I think we'll do that during this playthrough. Ooh, hello. For when we do the full Age of War playthrough next, which is what we'll do after we do this run. After we end up dying due to whatever the reason may be, or we complete our goal of taking down the world bosses that we haven't fought in a long time, as well as the Frost Temple. I want to go and beat those. Either we complete our goals or we end up dying. Once that happens, the next playthrough we'll do is a proper Age of War one, in which we'll try and build like a nice... We'll probably go and do a whole castle design again, similar to what we did back in Age of War Chapter 3, at the very beginning of Chapter 3 for the Age of War, for the Age of Heroes. I think I keep saying Age of Heroes instead of... Or sorry, Age of War instead of Heroes. But for the Age of Heroes Chapter 1, we'll probably do something similar to the Age of War Chapter 3. Oh my goodness, it's so dark in here. In which we'll build like a castle, but instead we'll build like a proper castle town. We kind of just built the castle wall and focused on the purge more than anything else. I think this time we'll definitely build somewhere else. I like building somewhere new every single time we do a playthrough if we can help it. And I think what we'll do, what we'll do this time is we'll focus more on like the village side of it. Make it very PvE obvious on a PvP server, just to reduce the amount of raiding that we're gonna have to deal with, right? Make it clear we don't have any goodies. The thing that I want to do is like really play with the new settlement system in that playthrough. But in this playthrough, that is not our goal. We need to finish this playthrough first. We have objectives. And so what we'll probably do is play around with like, we'll test some like a meta PvP style constructions, I think, to just try and ensure that our thralls are safe. I've been thinking about maybe we end up like creating a thrall vault that we shove them in or something. I'm not too sure exactly how it's going to work. We'll figure it out. All right, this is going well so far. We're almost leveled. We might just go ahead and continue to clear out this cave, harvest and dump stuff on the ground just to get ourselves completely leveled here. I do still think that the leveling process is a little slow. Be sped up a smidgen. I think killing monsters is actually now like the fastest way to level, except for the fact that you have to like track them all down, you know. Go. Oh, I actually have some other point attributes here. Is it just me? Or is this text larger up here? I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm gonna have to look at the VOD from last time. I feel like these letters are bigger. I feel like this font has gone up 2 points. They removed the Battle Pass section up there. Right? If I hit, what was it, B? Yeah, nothing happens when I hit B now. So maybe they wanted to keep it as the same kind of, like, aspect ratio, like the same, like, width on it, and so they just increased the text size. But I can't really tell. I'm just gonna drop all this brimstone. We can go a little deeper. Well, actually, it's only iron that's deeper, so I do want to keep that brimstone. Brimstone's more important for us to hold on to. Iron is easier for us to track down. Just need to finish up leveling here. We could probably go and take out that camp next to us. Better way to go for leveling at this point. Yeah. Go and take out that camp instead of getting iron. I don't really need iron. Let's go. Bonus points if you just, what is this? Totally not going to, yeah, totally not going to trade you your rent. Now, mine my iron. I require more walls. Yeah, build a wall around them. Suddenly they're indentured servants. Or it's the same thing you end up having. It's the typical Conan, right? You know, that's how thralls work. You don't.
Start running now, and I won't have to kill ya.
Ooh. Hang on. It's a tier 4. We should probably come back and nab him. He's going to be a low quality tier 4. But he's still a tier 4 fighter. We should probably nab him. We don't have a tier 4 fighter at the moment. Let's head back home. Let's go grab the tools of the trade. To go and get him to train. We also need to build a new door. That's our wheel doesn't have a door on it right now. Last thing we need is for someone to go and heal this guy too. It is still during raid window, so they could still bust open the door and take him out if they wanted. Though we do have the option of sticking him on that wheel of pain over there, which would make it faster. Just borrow that guy's wheel of pain while he's offline. It is an option. It could be done. I think we have what we need to go and get ourselves some more steel fire on the way. I think we have enough tar. Is there anything we need to learn right now? Anything that's like critical? That's top tier stuff we don't need. Butcher, yeah, butcher's important. Getting some steel tools for butchery and skinning. Crucial. Yeah, we're going to want to start moving everything over to the other house here soon. Yeah. After a thrall with relevant profession, receive bonuses to the crafting station. Might have a tar? Could have sworn I had more tar. I probably stuck it in a chest, right? Need these. It's the tools of the trade. I need that. Oh my goodness, that's right. We got a tier 4 sorcerer. Sick. I mean, they're totally worthless, but like, you know, sick. Oh, no, hold on. We got plenty. I don't remember why we took this all out. And we're going offline, and just in case someone raided us, I guess. But yeah, let's get that moseying along. Good. More iron for you. Imagine you come online and the guy who stole your the thrall from you is using your equipment, like casually watching you. Yeah, he's just standing on top of his base watching us run around. That stuff's happened before. Brimstone. Let's yank it out of there. Toss it in here. Okay. This hatchet is nearly busted. Repair this. Yeah, okay. I was wondering, I was curious, is the quick stack issue still an issue? Yeah, it's still an issue. Sad. I was hopeful. They changed that. They did not change it. It is still obnoxious. Quick stack and repair are the same buttons. Maybe they have priority. I didn't do it while I was hovering over something that needed it specifically, but who knows? We're gonna keep our shield on here just in case something goes horribly wrong. We do have an alchemy bench. Do we have? There's no reason for us to be using weak aloe potions. Like literally none. We need to start making some proper aloe potions. Like this is ridiculous. Let's put some reaper poison on there. There's literally zero reason I'm walking around with weak aloe potions. We need to upgrade. Because if we end up in like a real fight for our life here, we need to actually have something that we can heal with. This is not going to work long term. Okay, let's go grab that. Well, let's go and get the door up first. Right? Let's go put up our door here first before we make our life difficult. Drag him over here and have to go and quickly throw a door on our structure. Some fiber, but we're going to definitely need to do some scouting a little later today. I want to at least see if we can get ourselves up to explosives. If we can get explosives set up in the next 30 minutes here, we can go run around and look at maybe raiding 1 or 2 buildings. We'll need to go and take our bearer thrall. I was going to say hauler thrall, but our bearer thrall with us. This should be fine. Is there any stone around here? Some stone over here. Can't remember if we need stone for a door. Just in case, we'll grab a little bit of stone. Actually, we can grab some more bark while I'm at it. Actually. Gonna need it. We're gonna need to make some more building materials. Okay, let's see here. Flotsam door. Yeah, okay, as expected. Didn't actually require any stone, but it's good to have stone. Hooray, a door. Alrighty. Let's go get that tier 4 thrall. Let's give him a new job instead of just lazing around. Let's have him be productive here. Gotta get him to do some stuff. Oh, are we dropping frames on Twitch? We're not dropping frames on OBS here. Is Twitch dropping some frames? That's not good. Don't do that. Alright, so the next point's going to go into Vitality. I think we're going to go and max out Vitality, and then I think we're going to start putting points in Authority, because we're going to need to start really relying on Thralls. We're going to have to start bringing Thralls around with us all over the place, which is why I really want to go grab this tier 4. He's a low tier 4. I mean, we can go get Tarmin as well over there, at Tarmin's Watch. But we'll go grab this guy first. There's a handful of them here. There's like a Sully that, or something. Some of the guys spawns up there, tier 4, regularly up there. Tarmin is always at Tarmin's Watch. Constantly spawning there. Like the worst tier 4 you can get, but he's a tier 4 Thrall nonetheless. I will still take it. Okay, we gotta go clear out some people here. We can properly go take them without any contest. What did he drop? Oh, the sorcerer coming after us. What did he drop? Taxidermy stuff and the cutlass. Is cutlass any good? Damage versus our 35. Not even close. We could break it down for some steel, I think. Who are you? Sorcerer 3? Too bad we got a tier. Whoop, too bad we got a tier 4 sorcerer. Otherwise, I would take it. But unfortunately, your magic is just not magic enough. Oh, is that the guy we're trying to keep? Nah, it's a tier 2 fighter. You can take him out.
Pokey pokey, mate.
Indeed, indeed. Pokey pokey, indeed. Take that. Ooh, nice. Use that. Take this. We'll take the iron mace. Now we'll take the bat skin. There's a scroll over here for me. Yeah. Those. We'll be able to make scrolls with the sorcerer tier 4 that we've got, so I'm not too worried about it. What do we have over here? Bunch of booze. We can grab that in a minute. Oh, that's my guy. Who are you? Sorcerer tier 2. Well, ooh, I accidentally whacked him, so he's bleed. Oh no, he's bleeding and he's poisoned. That's not good. I don't want him to die on us, but he's currently bleeding and poisoned. That's not good. Let's go see if we can reset him real quick here. I'll fight the spear boy, fighter tier 1. And before he escapes. Okay. Nice. I hear combat music though. Nervous. Potions just fully pop up just in case we get surprised. We can grab these. A little something. Break it down. Need to interact. Oh yeah. Iron Cleaver, nice. Oh, come here. Come here, you! Just dancing away from me. Oh, this is gonna take a hot minute. Oh, ow. Get that shield out. We don't have glutton for punishment, so we don't... No, jeez, okay. Already down a third of our health. Oh! Okay. No! No, no, no. No, I hit the Windows key. No, I hit the Windows key. We're dead. I hit Windows instead of Alt. I hate that that key is right there. I panicked. I hit... the Windows key and the Alt key are next to each other. Do we call that over? Are we done? That's a playthrough? Oh man. The Windows key and the Alt key. The Alt key lets you roll back to try and escape. He was attacking through our shield for some reason. I don't know how that worked.
Death waits.
Oh, that sucks.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
So much. Part of me wants me to not count that as a death, but that's also a player panic problem. That's a skill issue. It's a straight up skill issue. Sure, yeah, sure, fine. It's a keyboard problem because they put the Windows key there, but it's also a skill issue. Can you rebind the Windows key? I don't know if I can rebind the Windows key. Doesn't count. Rubicon, you don't want it to count? Because there's a Windows key, like, so the keyboard that I have has a Windows key between Control and Alt on the left-hand side, and between Alt and right-click on the right-hand side. And the right Alt doesn't do anything. And the Windows key is a Windows key is a Windows key, as always. It's just like, you know, sticky key button messed up to death. Yeah, that's happened before. I've had that happen. Oh, that really sucks a lot. I was super stoked. We were just about to... Oh, man. We'll just, while I let this process in the back of my mind and I decide, we'll just go pick up our stuff in the meantime. We'll pick up our stuff in the meantime here. But... you know, the hardcore player in me wants to say we call it. Yeah, I panicked. I panicked. And the Windows, you guys don't see when the Windows thing pops up, but you probably saw I was just standing there like an absolute numpty. The other option I had instead of trying to roll would have been hit Q again to deselect and then hold shift and run away, which I didn't do because you got a button to dodge roll. Why would you do that when you can dodge roll in this game? Oh! Body just falling off the cliff. I just... Yeah, I need a minute. I need a minute to decide because, you know, I'm a pretty big purist when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know? Oh no, I looted and scooted. Breaking another rule. We'll go back to base here and kind of float for a bit. Oh, man. I mean, part of me is also just like, hey, you know, the Age of War just... the Age of Heroes just started. We need to do a playthrough of the Age of Heroes anyway. So it's not like we're going to be taking much of a hiatus from playing Conan. It'll just be a, you know, a really short one, right? Right? It feels like it would tarnish your experience, then you do what's best for your enjoyment. I mean, I have fun with this game regardless of what goes on, but, you know, it's just... Because you know, we were talking about this before, and I think we need to, I need to make, like, clearer rules. Because right now, the things we've talked about is, like, bugs, or if we get, because... like, if a bug kills us, or if we get killed by a player while we're offline, it doesn't count. But the thing is, you know, what makes me think as though this does count as a death is due to the fact that, like, if you're playing Dark Souls, right? Or you're playing any other kind of, like, you know, super hardcore style game, right? Oh, look, another truncheon. Cool. Any other, like, hardcore style game like that, the thing that ends up happening is, if you panic, you fumble on the controls and you open up the menu, right? Where the game is still active behind the menu and you die, the game still force locks you out of the game. Still counts as a death. Like, if you're playing, like, any hardcore games, and if it's a user input error, and it's not like the computer broke, it's me panicking, right? So I feel like that's it, but I also don't want to end yet, you know? I think what we're gonna do then is we're just gonna go through the motions. We're gonna go and raid a couple things. Because I think we're gonna play on the same server here when we do the Age of War playthrough. Or, God, good gracious. The Age of Heroes playthrough, I think we're gonna play on the same server here. Because it's been a pretty peaceful server, all things considered. And if we're gonna build like a big old crazy building construction thing, I think it'd be good to do. Also, I don't know if we even need to start over with a brand new character for the Age of Heroes, because all of the content for it doesn't really, you know, you need to be like, well, I guess if you have level 20, you can get everything. Maybe we do. But I want to crack open a couple bases. I want to blow up some bases, dang it. So let's go ahead and let's level ourselves up. Let's blow up some bases. Let's at least go ahead. Let's go out with a bang, if nothing else, yeah? Let's go out with a bang, if nothing else. I want to at least go and do at least a little bit of raiding. This is too anticlimactic at the very, very start of the stream. So let's at least go do some stuff. And I guess we'll probably call it at the end of this this stream here. And then we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll start our new Conan Exiles playthrough for the Age of Heroes. It's perfect timing, ish. It's just so stupid. Oh my goodness, I'm like, geez, is that a big boy? Yeah, it is a big boy. One of them demonic guys, which is great. So that means if we need more demon blood, which I don't think we need to. I think we got like 100 and something on hand. Actually, no, we need the XP. If we take him out right now, I think we might get enough XP to level here. Let's just take out these boys here. See if we can level ourselves up to 35. Break into a base, or 5, right? We've got enough material to get into some basic bases. Even some tier 3 bases, if they aren't, like, meta-built, right? If they've got just one wall, we have enough to make explosives to get through one wall. So we can do that. How much does this guy hit, by the way? How much does this hurt? My goodness, yeah. So the tier 4s, I need to be a lot more careful about tier 4s when we're doing these Ironman playthroughs. We are playing with light armor. I think that's one of the things that really threw me as well. We were taking a lot more damage than I'm used to. Didn't hit as hard as I was It didn't get as much XP as I was hoping, but we should get plenty from roasting this guy. Or demon blood up. Remember, harvesting gives XP, so we'll go ahead and we'll just grab all this. Alright, cool. So if we just clear out the rest of the beach here, we'll get to level 35, and then let's go ahead and let's do a little exploration. Okay? This one's not a demonic guy, he's just a king shieldback. Ah! So this right here, when we get stuck underneath them, if we got like this was one where we're not within hitbox, so he can't actually attack us yet, so we're good to go, don't worry about it. He can threateningly yell at us, but you can't attack us, we're stuck within him. If something like this happened, where we can't get out from him, right, because we're stuck underneath him, like we can't, there we go, now I'm out. Something like that happens, and then we die because of that, that doesn't count, because that's a bug. We're stuck within their hitbox, right? But yeah, so let's level up. Let's go ahead and crack open a couple of bases. And then, we'll call it. How's it going? Yep. I thought you were done with Conan Exiles. I mean, we did 10 minutes ago when we failed the challenge. We're pushing a little bit further past because I want to go and do a little bit of exploration like on the server here, since we're going to play on the server again for the next playthrough. Oh, our next playthrough will be on the server. There we go, big levels. All right, let's get out of here. That's all we needed. Vitality point. Learn how to make explosive. What? Oh, okay. I was saying, wait a second. I know we've got enough levels for it now. All right, make explosives. We'll go from there. Let's go, let's go. Now we have 600 health instead of 480. We might have actually survived if I waited until we were level 35. Lessons learned! Hey, you know what? That's the thing. The whole point of this playthrough is to try and get some better habits. What's the best way to reinforce habits? It's severe, dire consequences. I like this idea. We almost never really play with like towers in water, right? I like this idea here quite a bit, to be honest, with the way that we set up this little base. We never really played with it much, but we set it up here. So in the next playthrough, we'll probably do something similar, like within some body of water somewhere. I don't know exactly where. So I like that where it's like deeper water. Maybe we go up here. Oh, it depends. Let's take a look and see if the keyhole is taken. I imagine someone's taken the keyhole. But if no one has... What are we building in the water there? I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like... It was during one of our Age of Sorcery playthroughs. That there was someone who built like a massive tower in that lake. It was awesome looking. We only have 1K? I feel like we had like a straggler amount. Oof, jeez. How much can we make? Only make one with the amount of steel fire we have? That's not good. That's not good. Hopefully there's some steel fire in here we can steal. Fence. Is there any steel fire in here? Yeah, we got steel fire. Any other steel fire? Nope, that's the iron, bricks, nothing else in here. Okay. Another truncheon. Okay, so yeah, taking out sorcerers to get the truncheons is actually really, really good way to go. So I think that's going to be like a big focus for us next time, is we'll like just zoom for taking out sorcerers for the sorcerer bags. Clear the queue, drop off this. Okay, so we can make some and then we'll make the rest. And then you can just passively cook that up while we're busy. In that order, so we end up making the steel fire first. But yeah, so let's just make 4 explosives. So this will let us get into 4 shacks. We can get into 4 shacks with this. Quick stack everything, keep these. Okay, this stuff in here. Perfect. Alright, so let's go and let's set ourselves up for success here. We've taken you with us, so you follow me. We have any, like, random... Yeah, we do have some random gear. We can... Good. It's not top-tier gear, but it's good enough gear. Right? Take these shoes, take these pants, take this shirt, and take these gloves. There you go. Definitely better than it was before. Our behavior will put you on defensive. Go ahead and check this for fiber. Not like we're going to use it or anything, but hey, you know what? We'll take it. Okay. One more. We need to get a furniture bench online, which requires some wood. Do we have any, like, random wood lying around? I don't think we do. Kind of used it all. That's enough. Right. Nope. To build, decoration, no. Crafting stations, carpentry, this bench. Okay. Oh wait, no, we don't need the bench anymore. We now just need a bunch of stone, which I don't think I have any stone. I do not. Crystal. Need a lot more for those jars, don't we? Jug? Yeah, 125 per. Drop those in there. This in here. Put that on the ground. Put that in there. Our organization does not matter. Alright. Go grab ourselves a bunch of stone. We just need to get 4 jars for us to go ahead and make 4 explosives. And we'll go and explore those bases that we had seen. Granted, since, you know, we're done, we're not gonna, like, the stuff that we find inside doesn't matter so much, but, well, at least we'll do some exploration. We'll do a quick run through, yeah? That enough? 400 and change, probably need a smidgen more. Sandstorm's inbound. We'll leave right after the sandstorm. Get up and get out. Man, I'm still kicking myself about that. Can't believe it. We were just getting back into the rhythm of things, too. Oh, he teleported above us. Works, it works. Alright. Drop this in here. I just need 4 of these. We need some spare tar. Isn't it like 5 tar per? So we're gonna need 20 tar. Whoop. Take 20 tar. Go. It's truncheon behind. Oh, here he is. We've got like the crocodiles and whatnot fighting outside again. Go. Better. And we'll take this. Okay, so now I have everything I need to make these, right? Yeah, just the jugs. What's 5 per? Perfect. Alright, jugs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you carry this, just in case. Just in case. Alright, we're not even gonna wait for the sandstorm. Let's go. Alright, we're going to do some exploration. We're going to do potentially a little bit of raiding here. And then we'll call this run done. I imagine some of this stuff is just decayed, because it's been a bit since we played last. A bit since we played last. Let's at least go check out something to explode. We're not going to blow up this guy's base. We're not going to be mean. We could. But he's in charge of this territory now. Alright, let's make sure this bear thrall's just following me and not actually fighting anything. I don't want him to fight anything. Granted, the down but not out system seems to be working now, which is good, because it definitely wasn't during the last chapter when we were playing. I'm glad that it is this time. Teleported closer. Good, good. Also enjoyed playing a dexterity build so far. Didn't really get too far into it, but just like I'm definitely feeling the extra speed that we have. It's quite nice. Full belly gives us an extra 30 health. Being stated, I always thought it was like 10 more. Feels a little while. Must be a percent. Your total health. I don't think I've ever noticed exactly how much it does. Yeah, the tough part's going to be deciding where we want to build our, like, full-on castle town. I have to find a good place for it. Well, let's sweep up and around, I think. Better. Oh, jeez. Maybe... Maybe we carry the explosives. Maybe we carry the explosives. We have him here to carry the loot. Maybe we carry the explosives. I don't know if I can trust he's gonna survive. Oh my goodness. Climbing up and down the sheer cliffs. Not always gonna jump and follow us immediately. Not the best, unfortunately. Not the best. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Yep. We'll see you around. Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, so is this base still here, or is it decayed? Ah, decayed. Okay. What about the one over here? This is the tough part. It's been a bit since we were on last. Well, come on, buddy. Don't you stay over there. Come on now. Over here, you. So this base is still here. We can blow this one up. See what's in this. We just need one explosive on the top to be able to get in there. Ah, someone's already... Someone's already done it. Either that or they left their door open. It's cute down here. Like the improved kiln? Dude, you make me nervous with your noises. I'm not used to having someone follow me around. Alright, well, there's no point in us blowing into this one. Although... Locked chest there. I don't have enough well, yeah, we got enough explosives to take out the floor. That would let us figure it out. But, looking at this base, I don't think there's much in here for us. Right, so that gets rid of this one. And this one. We can scavenge out of this base, and we can go over to the East Barracks. Check the East Barracks. We'll do that real quick. Check that bad boy out. Check this out. The base is scavenge over there. I don't know. Well, we can at least poke our head over there and see if it's still built. Not if there's anything in there for us still, though. I think it was completely abandoned. Yeah, now it's gone. The whole thing is decayed. Alright. That one's gone. And this is why it's important to scout. Alright. It's done. Go over to the East Barracks next. There's been a lot of changes on the server here. All the people that were... I mean, granted, we were looking at old, like, raided locations. They're all raided out. Go ahead and scoot on down. See what we can find. Party fighter. Please don't attack anyone. All running. Pass this camp down here. Get over to the East Barracks. Is above better than below? Yeah, above's faster. That's the imps. You know, here's always a good spot to build, so long as there's no one in the East Barracks. To kind of like up and out of the way. If you keep your structure on this side of the hill, most people don't see you. But if there are people in the East Barracks, you're roaming around. Okay, so the structure's still there. We don't have enough explosives to get in if it's all tier 3, and I think it is tier 3. So I don't think we can poke our nose in there. We can at least see if someone else has gone through and cleaned it up, though. Nope. No, they're still all blocked up. It's out in 13 hours, though. This whole place is decayed in 13, so they've not come back online. It's just an imp. You can take him. You can take him. Alright, so we can go ahead and we can move that guy too. Check those. Yeah, it looks like there's not much here for us. Wait! That wasn't there when we got on. That wasn't there like 30 minutes ago. That wasn't there 30 minutes ago. So there's still some big clans doing stuff around here. They've just been polite enough to leave the river alone. Which is good. I like that. Just build up. Build up in peace. Alright, so that's more or less this whole area here. Let's go check this area too, but I guess we might just be completely out of luck. This might just be a really dud stream. We end up dying in the first 30 minutes, and like failing the challenge, and all of the people we were looking to raid are either already raided, fully decayed and gone, or have literally nothing of interest for us to go poke around at. Oh, that's a little disappointing, a little anticlimactic. We're doing so well before. I think they were up and around this way. Right. Yeah, up and around. This is the last skull point, which is our raid markers. Last place for us to go ahead and raid. If there's a chance, I'd like to raid something. Which, again, it's not like we can really blow into the boxes or anything, due to the fact that, you know, we only have 4 bombs, but you know, we could try. We'll do some basic raids. Looks like whatever it was is gone. Yeah, okay, so that wheel is gone. It's probably up the mountain. Come on, give me something to blow up. Come on. Come on, give me something to blow up. Don't let's have this be a real dud of a run. Come on now. Don't do this to me. Yeah, this whole place is decayed. Ah! All of our raid targets. Well, I mean, that's what we get. We haven't played in a week, so... and we're back at a normal decay timers, which is 10 days. Normal decay timers, which is 10 days. So yeah, no, that's gone too. Alright, so this whole zone is all cleared out. There's nothing here. I doubt this is even here too, to be honest. I'll probably even delete that. Which means all of the things that we had scouted in the area here, other than the brand new player, of course, it's gone. There are at least 2 clans that are active. Because this was here when we first got on today, and this just popped up. We haven't done any real exploring to the north or anything. I want to do a little bit of exploring at the very least to prepare ourselves for the next playthrough. But I'll just be kind of us running around the map. Not really getting anything done. Not big goal-wise or anything. Yeah, we need to decide where we want to build. That's going to be a big thing to decide, because we're going to, I want to build like a true castle town, so we need a lot of space. We need some good space, and a relatively flat territory as well. I don't want to be dealing with like a whole bunch of stairs and the like, right? With the new release. I don't want to be dealing with a lot of stairs. We also want to stay away from like large groups of people, and it looks like that's what's going on here. So maybe up here is safe. Maybe over here. Well, this over here is never safe, let's be honest. It's never safe over there. Maybe we can come back down here. We built over here last time. We did a big castle build. We've built up here last time we did a big castle build. We made a large fort up by the dam. I'm trying to remember back, but we've done so many playthroughs of this game. We've built in so many locations. Oh, spooky boy. I'm just trying to think of other places for us to go and build, because the thing is here, it's going to take so much material. I like the idea of building like a tower, but if we're going to be building like a castle city, right, and we're going to have thralls actually walking around and the like, it's going to cost so much material just to build in the center here. It's going to cost so much. It's just going to be such a pain. I don't think I want to do that. It's going to be so expensive. I'll let him teleport in here. Right? Because we're going to have to like build out so much. And if we're going to be doing that with tier 3, right? Because we won't be restricted by when we die. It'll be restricted by once we've finished our objective, which will be building a pretty base and doing all the companion stuff and whatnot in a new chapter. So building here is not really the best place, I think. Also, we kind of want to get away from Noob River if we can, just this whole section here. This is, as always, I love this zone for us getting our, getting on our feet. So maybe we go ahead and we build like something over here, or maybe something up here. Just so we can take advantage of all the easy resources in this area before we like move out. It would be good to go check and see if maybe like Flotsam's an area we can go ahead and, town of Flotsam over here in Buccaneers Bay. See if this area is somewhere we can build in. Maybe take an island. Those islands are just a real pain in the butt to work with because of how far away that we are from resources, especially now that Brimstone. Oh my goodness, the fact that brimstone harvesting down here is by hand. Ugh, I don't want to do that, because then we have to like come over here for brimstone or down here for build over there. I do want to build up here. Freya is up here. We could look at building up on the ridge line again. Something like that, or like when we were doing the our last playthrough, when we built down here. We didn't actually get to fully build out a base. Like a full castle or anything. Unfortunately, that's a depression, not a rise. A low population area that's a good place to build is pretty hard to come by, to be honest. Oop. Uh-oh. Let go. Let go of the map. When you right click while you're holding left click, it locks it in, and if your hands are off the two mouse keys, you don't have to hold it down, you just drag it. But then getting out of this mode, you have to hit escape. Whoops. Volcano. What do you want to build up there? I think I'm gonna have to think about this off stream, about what we're gonna end up building for our big castle. I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. I think I'm going to have to do that off stream. Try and decide where we want to go. But I am tempted to do something maybe down here. But this just isn't that flat. You build in the Aloe Scar, but it doesn't feel really defensible. We want to build like a true castle setup, right? Oh, this is a really tough call. I do honestly think up here is probably going to be where we want to build. We don't have anyone, at least there's no signs of anyone, any clans up in this territory. And these clans here, you know, usually don't run around in the Highlands. You know, they're usually busy down here by the Shattered Springs, or running dungeons in this territory here, or jumping up in this area. They kind of skip over this zone. Might make sense for us to build up here. You building on one of these? Actually, it all depends on if someone's built underneath. Someone's built underneath. No way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to figure this one out off stream, just because otherwise we're gonna be staring at this forever. Just gonna be staring at the map forever. Hey, buddy, what are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, buddy? Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, wild. Okay, so I can put anyone of any profession, of any skill, on any bench. Oh, that's very interesting. So even though he's not a tanner, I can have him doing tanning. Huh. Interesting. Okay, wild. So even though he's a bear thrall, also that's a new animation. Huh. Well, there you go.
Hello there.
Interesting. How's it going, Blue Belt? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. We failed the challenge. We died. The challenge is over. We have failed to do it successfully. A solid fail has occurred. Standard exile. Yeah, we don't actually have a dancer. But hello, hello. There's our death marker. Right there. Death dash loot. We've already looted it all. Maybe we build up further up the grasslands here. Oop, I did it again where I'm clicking both things. Maybe we build up here. Like, go like further up. Something like that. Maybe we go up to this plateau, because we actually, I remember we built briefly here. We can build up here. That's like relatively flat, right? A reminder? Oh. What is this reminder? What is this reminder, Blue Belt? Yeah, we built on this ridge once during a playthrough. Reminder of that death marker? Ah, yes, a reminder indeed. A reminder of our folly, of our confidence, brimming at the beginning of the stream and crushed within minutes. We got, what, was it 5-shot from that guy? 2 of those hits were while I was panicking with opening up hitting Windows, the Windows key, opening up the Windows toolbar. I think that was 2 of those hits were during that time. This here could be workable if we just build over this section. Hey, sir, stop it. Up here could definitely be something we could build a castle town on. Overlook. Clear this out, build up a castle up here. We'd have a couple of stairs that would be required. We could definitely have it just like sit a little high and then do some stairs going down. Into maybe a gate right here. I want to make sure there's enough space so we can have like a courtyard so we can have them walking around and then yet still like section them off, because I'm not too sure how the thralls are going to work in the new with the new living settlement system, with them like potentially opening up our doors and the like, getting themselves in trouble. But this is not a bad spot. Literally just a little further away from where we're playing right now. We've got the up there as well as an option. But it's kind of more of a nook than anything else. Can't really, like, walk around to it. Like, I want a semi-flat territory. Not a lot of flat territories in the Exiled Lands. At least not that are in what feels like a place you'd put a castle, right? We gotta build a true castle town. A true castle town is going to be the objective. I mean, again, we could just build over here. We haven't built there in a long time. But it's still a little raised. A little too slopey. Something a little more flat. I know we had talked about building in this zone before. This one's very, very sloped. The other option is actually right up here, which I do see a lot of big builds up here. It would be a lot of building required, which is kind of the goal. We wouldn't be too far away from iron. There'd be an iron nodes are literally right down here. So we could be building, iron nodes are here. Plenty of wood and stone are all within this region. Brimstone is down here. We can easily get brimstone. What else? Aloe, we have plenty of aloe, and the aloe scar here we can grab, as well as aloe down in this zone. No, actually there's no aloe here in these islands. Yeah, we can get aloe from the aloe scar. We will be within vision range of anyone that ends up taking the East Barracks later, but we could just go and, like, build an outpost at the East Barracks if we want as well. Go ahead and build, like, a thrall spot there. We can't just claim it for claim's sake. We'd have to claim it and use it. We could use it as, like, a thrall spot. And that way we can go ahead and we can do, like, crawling from this camp here and just drag them around to the East Barracks. It's not that far. That would work. I'm starting to like this idea. Let's go and let's scout out this spot. Scout it out real quick here. Because it's literally this right here. It's nice low, like a gentle slope, gentle grade going all the way up. Usually people just build like a massive wall across here, which could be pretty cool. We can make it quite tall as well. We could go really, really crazy with the building in this zone. Like, there's a lot of space we can play with. But this right here is nice and flat for a courtyard. And that's what I really want. I want a nice flat open courtyard space where we can get like get a temple set up, maybe guard tower or two set as well. There's iron here, which unfortunately we would be overriding, but there's iron down below as well we can go grab, so that's fine. There's also iron up here too. I think we build up here. I think this might be our goal. This might be where we go do it. The other option is if we do a massive pillar, build this section out nice and flat, with a staircase going up all the way to the top, where we have like the big base up on top. It'd be very susceptible to raiding, and if we get raided, it would take a long time to rebuild, which is why I want to do more of a flat structure. Just because that way, if we get raided, not as big of a deal. Go and rebuild. Yeah, I think we go and we claim this zone here. It ends up being the territory we play with. We'll probably want to go do a little more scouting before, just to, ensure that we're not going to be contesting it with others. I think that's going to be our goal. That's what we're going to do. I think I like this plan. This feels like a good plan. The hard part's going to be deciding on where we want the wall to start. It'll probably be, like, ish, right off of this large outcropping, and then just build straight across. Maybe try and, like, round it out a bit so it's not too hard straight line. Do that, get a massive gate. Get some archers on the walls. I think that could be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like that plan. I think I could be happy with that plan. Just because the building in here is going to take so long. Unless, of course, we change our mind last minute, right? And we just build in the same spot anyway, yeah? So we didn't get to fully build it out. I just think that building there is going to be too tough because of how deep the water is. I like that the water is deep, but that's if we were going to do the small tower like our original plan was. We're going to do like a full big tower and actually get like a place for our thralls to walk around. It's just too tiny. You know, if we're going to be playing with a living settlement, we want to make sure they're actually like moving. Or maybe we build here if we want to be real ambitious. It's, God, my goodness, it's so deep. If we're going to be doing this with, like, tier 3 building materials, I just, oh, that's so much farming. That is so much farming to get that much tier 3 building materials. Have to grind up quite a lot to do that. We could have, like, a shanty town built. Oh, actually, that could be kind of... I'm definitely gonna have to make the final decision off stream. I am riffing with too many ideas. Because what if we built like a nice little shanty town out of Flotsam as we're building things up, getting material and the like, right? As we're getting all of our material lined up, all the things that we need, we build a little Flotsam base, so we can go ahead and start picking up our thralls here and there. Have it be kind of like a fishing village kind of vibe. We'd still put a little wall or something around it, right? With fences on top and some archers just to try and deter other players if we can, just a little bit, right? Just do something like that. And then slowly build out to like a big old structure. That could be pretty cool. I can get behind that. I can get behind doing something like that. That would work. Just like build off a fishing village here. We have kind of like a castaway village, right? That we use to kind of like build up the material that we need. And then we can go ahead and build in here a bigger location, because over here isn't big enough, right? If we're going to go and expand off of this, it's going to get really close to the edge. If we're going to build this out enough to where we have like walking space. And we have this set with a central tower, which instead we want a central courtyard. So we'd have to completely redesign the setup that we have for this one. If we set that up instead, I think we do that. I think that's going to be our plan. I think that is going to be the plan. We go ahead and we build a shanty town here, or here, or here, wherever we can, depending on if anyone's moved in, depending on if this guy's moved over by then, when we start working on that. Then we go ahead and we start building up in here. We get a big old town. I think it'll be fun. But since the challenge is over, because we died 40 minutes ago on our Ironman playthrough, we're going to end it here. We're going to have an incredibly short stream today, like a ridiculously short stream today, which is fine, because while we are going to have a short stream, this means I'm going to get some more prep stuff done. Start thinking about, I think I'm going to go and actually like design out a template on my own. We'll go with that. That death shouldn't count. I still feel as though it counts there, Con. I'm sorry. It feels like it counted. You know, I panicked when I was doing stuff. I know it really sucks, but I feel like a cheater if we keep on playing. My heart's just not going to be in it, and that's the hard part, as Dire Bunny was talking about earlier. Unfortunately, my heart's just not in it. Seeing that little death counter on there, I can't do it. It is the real bummer. It's a real disappointment, that is for sure. It is very anticlimactic. I was hoping that was gonna happen while we were like panicking in the Frost Temple. That was the hope. Is that we'd make it to the Frost Temple, I go there, we're like level 58, 60. And like I'm panicking fighting the dragon down below. That was the hope. But I don't think that's gonna be the case because my heart's not in it anymore. And we're overlapping with the Age of Heroes. The whole goal was to play this until the Age of Heroes, right? You know, kind of get some content, play around like till the Age of Heroes was released. They didn't tell us Age of Heroes was going to be released until like 5 days before it was released. I thought we still had another like 2 weeks to play. So mistiming, mismatched, but this means we can jump straight into that next. We can do our Age of Heroes playthrough instead. As you can see, right there on the title. But we're going to go ahead and end it here. I'm going to go get some project stuff done in the meantime, which usually I don't have enough time to go and work on stuff to improve the stream. So I'm going to be working on a couple of new like channel point redemptions and the like for us to play with as we jump into other games and like too that we need new redemptions for, because we have a lot of channel points starting to stack up. We'll have a lot of channel points. I've got plans for us to have uses for them. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Sorry it was a little anticlimactic and short, but I think we're prepped, primed, and ready for us to jump into a brand new run for the Age of Heroes. And this time, we're not going to be playing only on weekends. Granted, today's a Monday, but this time when we play Conan Exiles, we're actually going to take a serious block of time on weekdays to play through it, because otherwise it takes too gosh darn long, and then we get distracted and we get raided in between. We need to like really just churn straight through it, right? We need to churn straight through it. So that's our goal. We'll be back playing Conan Exiles very soon. We'll be back very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Worst case scenario, this weekend. Stay tuned. Less than 7 days. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will see you all very soon for a brand new playthrough of Conan Exiles. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.